A big shout out to everybody that's already here in the chat. I'm going to give some shouts to you guys. So the first one that I saw was Oh My Days 138. What is up to you, man? How are you, sir? Thanks for joining us. We also have Mr. Mista AJ, Mission Start Podcast, Beefuteki up in here, Gums, Dot Shots, Jack Mob, Velfelt Revolver, The Hound 2, Peace Million, and Gibby. Shouts to all you guys in the chat. HD Blackstar, shouts to you to Omaro Yankee. What's up, man? Xsplit team in the house. You need a mod. Let's mod you right now, sir, because you definitely deserve it. All right, Lightning Bolt. Cool. Anyway, what's up, guys? So this is Critical Hit at XSplit. It's a new show featured by the XSplit crew and myself, and it's mostly gonna be featuring, cool indie games and stuff that we come across as we work out here in Manila, Philippines. So right now we're here at the XSplit offices, just chilling and hanging out. Shouts to you as well, T.Terror, and to everybody else here. So first off, the first part of the show today, we're actually gonna be doing tips for you guys to run your own stream at home. And some of these tips are really basic. So someone like Beefuteki, who's a long-time streamer in the chat, I don't think that you'll learn too much new here. But to everyone else who's kind of been trying to run their own streams and do their own thing, maybe there'll be something here new for you that you'll learn about that you didn't know about before. So today's tips are going to be about chat interaction and how to deal with your chat. So whether you have like 5 viewers on your stream or 50 viewers or 500 viewers, these tips are for you, and hopefully they'll help you out. So the first tip, and it's the most important, believe it or not, it's really stupid, right? But if you actually go to Twitch TV and you go to your dashboard and you go to settings, there's actually a setting here that's super important, even though it doesn't seem like it is. And it should be under, I believe it's under channels and videos. Let's see if we can find it. And it's actually this one here. It's the setting that says reduce stream delay, and you see that I have it turned on my stream. Basically, what this does is it makes it so that there's less time between when I talk to you guys and when the stream is broadcast and when you guys see it. The only reason that you would ever have this turned off is if, let's say, you're playing like a competitive online game, like you're playing like, I don't know, Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone or something like that. Often you want this setting turned off because that longer delay will make it a lot harder for them to cheat and watch like your hand and play against you and blah blah blah, right? But typically you want this turned on because like I said, it reduces the delay between you and the chat. It makes it much easier to talk to your chat and say hello to everyone and all that good stuff. So number one most important thing, even though it seems really simple, is that you should have reduced stream delay turned on in your stream. So yeah, definitely something that you should do. So today I'm also going to talk about 2 bots that can help you out greatly with your stream chat. The first bot, I actually already have it loaded up here. It's called Moobot. And Moobot is actually what I'm using right now. You can see yourselves all here in the chat, all talking to me. And what's really nice about this bot, right, is that not only does it give you some of the basic Twitch features, like here I can change the game name if I really wanted to, or I can run commercials from here in the app if I really want to, but there are a lot of other features that are really useful. First off here in features, you can have song requests if you really want, so you can have your viewers choose music. You can have chat follower notifications. I actually don't recommend this because there are a lot of guys that are just neats like I am, and they don't really like seeing their name on half the time. So yeah, you may want to have that turned off, but it is cool. You can get notified privately about new chatters. You can get custom usernames, so you can make your bot have like a cool name like Spooky Bot or something like that if you really want. You can host other people's channels. You can have subscriber notifications, so when someone subscribes to the chat, the bot will come in and they'll say something cool like, hey, thank you for subscribing, or whatever else. There's lots of other stuff here. This Twitch stream widget is definitely really cool. I use this all the time. It's what you see here on the top right. You can have raffles. I know that you guys all like that. Raffles. Polls. You can run Twitch commercials automatically if you're partnered. You can have stream commands if you really want, chat commands. You can see that there's a lot of stuff here. Half of this stuff, as you can see, I don't even have enabled, but it's very customizable and it allows you to do lots of your own stuff. And again, this is Moobot. It's completely free. All you have to do is sign into their page. It's moobot.tv. Here in the commands, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. If you guys have ever watched Next Level Battle Circuit before, you know that there's a command you can use in the chat called !bracket. And all this does is here, it actually just gives you back the bracket. So here's like nextlevel.challenge.com. This was NLBC V25, which happened last week. You can also have it automatically repeat the command. and you can see here that there's lots of extra settings for it. You can pick who can trigger the command, when it can be triggered, only triggered if there's a certain game on. You can have it expire after a certain amount of time. Lots of things that you can do here with these basic little commands. So really useful to have. We can even make our own. So I'll give you an example of a command that you create. So we'll call this one freedom, woo, right? And I'm going to create this right now. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to make it say, you're all free now. And this is just to give you an example of what a command would work like, right? So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to make sure it's on. And now I believe what should happen is when I do this in the chat, the bot will come back and it'll just give you, you're all free now. And I'm pretty sure that this command should work for everyone else. So, yeah. Oh, Mission Start Podcast already ready with the command, huh? You're all free now. So anyway, that's just to give you an idea of what the commands work like. And again, I can just take the same command and I can just turn it off now if I really want. So that means that Mission Start Podcast was the only person on planet Earth that got to use that command. Good job, Mission Start. You've been freed. Well done. You can if you really want. So one other feature that is probably better for bigger streams than for smaller streams is the spam filter settings. And you can see that I have most of these turned off because, you know, I don't like for you guys to get banned accidentally or even purged accidentally. But there are two that I have enabled. One is excessive use of emotes because if you guys have ever seen like the weird, you know what I'm talking about, the Disney porn in chat and any weird stuff, these excessive use of emotes and excessive use of symbols, these will usually time them out immediately for using those. It makes it a lot easier when you've got a big chat and you've just got a lot of people speaking at once. You can also remove messages that are too long. I have that turned on because there used to be that guy, no hate, Hey Spooky. Does anybody remember Hey Spooky from back in the day? And he would type these super long I hesitate to call it porn. I'm not really sure what I should call it. Super long, interesting stories. Anyway, this automatically purges that stuff. DK is a guy says, I love Disney. Well, I love Disney too. But I don't necessarily love those Disney spam messages that people send from time to time. Fan fiction. There you go. Peace Million. That is what it is called. It is called fan fiction. Anyway, this will help a lot with that stuff. There's also blacklisting settings here, right? So you can pick a phrase and you can blacklist it. Like, for example, this one, I forget what stream this was. This was like Summer Jam last year or something like that, where a bunch of people were trying to like spam this one message. So I just put that in there. I can actually remove this now. And of course, as soon as I remove this, someone's going to spam it in the chat. Don't do it, guys, please. But I try to make an effort to every now and then, let's say someone is putting in like a spam link or something like that, then I try to get rid of it. And Garrett hates, yes, I will be playing Starbound. That's the first game that we'll be doing today. That will be in about 20 minutes from now. So look out for that if you want to see it. Anyway, blacklisted phrases are in here. There's also general settings. Let's see what's in here. You can have like announcement messages. I don't even have this on. Permit. Oh, cool. I didn't even know this was a setting, but I guess you can permit a user to spam in your chat if you really want to. I'm not sure that you would want that, but maybe, you know, maybe you're about that life and you just want to let one person spam and let that guy bait everybody else and then ban all the others. If you're that type of guy, then this setting is for you. So there you go. Permit chat command. I think there's one more. Whitelisted links, right? So I don't think I have anything whitelisted right now. Okay, there we go. I do have some. So what these will do is, let's say you have links disabled in your chat, but let's say someone wants to link the bracket. So for example, I'm going to add challenge star.challenge.com/star. Then what will happen is anytime that someone links to, oops, I did that wrong. It's supposed to be a star. Star.challenge.com/star. So now anytime that someone links to challenge, what will happen is challenge links will get through even if the link filter is enabled. So there you go. So that's whitelisting. There's also some other settings here that I don't use too often, but might be useful to you guys. You can have regulars, and regulars can get special treatment, so you can make them immune to your spam filters if you want, so they can spam and everybody else can't. Once again, kind of favoritism, but hey, you know, your regulars are your regulars. If you want to favor them, then you can go for it. Pretty cool. There's also editors. So I don't have any right now, but you can make it so that a username is an editor. So like, let's see, I'll put in NYC Furby because I know that he runs the stream for me all the time. And what that will do is that will make it so that username, oh nice, it even found his Twitch picture, him and Ono together. Anyway, it'll make it so that NYC Furby can also edit things in the chat. But actually, I'm going to take that out because I don't trust NYC Furby. That guy's a little sneaky sometimes. So I'm going to take that right back out. But there you go. Editors have full access to the bot settings, so keep that in mind. They can change anything and everything, including accidentally deleting your stuff and renaming all your YouTube videos. Haha. Like that one Smash guy. Oh, no. I didn't mean to go there. Anyway, chat emotes. So here you can see everyone's subscriber emotes, including your own. I didn't even realize that this was here, but cool. Wow, I didn't even know about all of these. What are all these? Buffalo Pop. Cake 2. Look at this guy's face. He's so hype right now. Cake FP. Oh, facepalm. I get it. It's Cake facepalming. Jeez. Look at all these. Holy crap. Are mine here too? Oh, here's Dan's. Where's Dan's game? We need that one. Dan Gasm. I didn't even know that was an emote. He's hype as hell in that picture. Yeah, so much stuff. Wow, look at all. Holy crap. There is like tons of I did not know. You know, it's funny. I use this and I just never. Oh, whoa, spooky. What is that? It's like a ghost. That's cool. Whoa. I wonder if mine are here. I imagine they are too, right? Because it's got like everybody else's. Elemental. Let's get the spooky. Oh, mine aren't here, huh? I need to step my game up. I need to have my emotes here on Moobot. I'm messing up. Twitch emotes. Here's all the Twitch ones. So you can actually see what they are. Brokeback. That's what that's called now? Brokeback? Franker Z, another famous one. Fun Run. Supposed to be for the gun run. Shouts to him. MV Game. Lots of popular emotes all here in the list. Swift Rage is another popular one. It's Li Joe. Swift Rage. All right. So in miscellaneous, also contributions, I think this is how you can donate to these guys. And that's if you use Moobot a lot. I've actually donated to these guys before because I appreciate them a lot. You can also give an optional note to the developer. And then miscellaneous, this was the Twitch emote list that I just had, right? And then there's also contribution settings. So you can let editors contribute if you really want as well. Let's see, there's like the logs. So you can see who's contributed and all that stuff. A Burnout Fighter in the chat. What's up, Burnout? And then there's an assistant app for Moobot. Okay. Anyway, there's also a tour here. It can actually walk you through everything. I'm not going to go for that because we just went through everything anyway. So there you go. So that's Moobot. Anyway, so that's pretty cool, right? And it's a good way to moderate your chat. But one thing about this is that mostly we've talked about chat moderation, right? And the point of this is it's supposed to be about chat interaction and how to work with your chat. So there's actually one more program that I really want to show you guys, and it's called Enck Bot. And this is a completely free program that you can download. You can just Google Enck Bot right now, and it'll come up. You do have to make an account for it. So I have a Twitch account for me, Team Spooky, and then I have a Twitch account, and I call it like Spooky Enck Bot or something like that. Let's see. So how do I log this in? I think I have to refresh it, right? Where is the login part? Here's the console. Streamer. Is this thing on? Nope. Are you connected with the account? All right. How the heck do I connect? Things breaking on me right at the start. You know, dashboard. This is extra. This is update. This is to donate. This is to help. Okay, there we go. Is that what it is? Connect. Oh, there we go. Haha. And then streamer login. Connect. Cool. And now we should be logged in. All right. So let's see. Can I pretend to be my bot now? There we go. Yay. Cool. So now we can see ourselves. So this program, Enck Bot, it has a lot of the same stuff as what we saw in Moobot. Here, I'm going to actually try to make this a little bigger so that you guys can see it a little better on the stream. Is that as far as it stretches? There we go. All right. Yep, the bot is taking over. Anyway, so now I believe I can, there we go. Now I can see my title and I can see my game name and all this stuff, right? So this does have some automatic commands, like you can run automatic commercials, you can run manual commercials, a lot of the same stuff that we saw in Moobot. But this is not the focus of this part. What the focus is, what it does have is it has a currency system. And this is obviously really cool if you want to have something like this in your own chat. If you've ever watched Flo's chat before, then you already know kind of what this is like. You can have your own currency, and you can have people become regulars when they have a certain amount of like points or whatever. Here I call them freedom dollars, right? But you can name it whatever the heck you want. You can also have special things like if they're a subscriber, they get a bonus and they get more freedom dollars. If they're a regular, if they're a follower, they get a bonus 10 freedom dollars. If they host your channel, they get more freedom dollars. How long before it pays out? Every 5 minutes. How long if I'm offline and you're in the chat? How long does it pay out? Well, every 15 minutes, whatever. And it also shows us all the guys that are here in the chat right now, including me and my bot. Oh, we get points too. That's pretty funny. And it shows how many points you have right now. Nobody has any points. Can I give people points? Does that work? I wonder about that. Remove based on an activity. No, that's cool. Reset points to 0 for everyone. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that because maybe someone will actually get some points from watching long enough. Anyway, what you can do with this chat currency once your users have some, whether you give it to them or whatever else, is you have mini games. And the biggest mini game that everyone loves is betting, right? So there's actually a full bet system. You can bet on like, is Spooky free, right? And then I can have option yes, add, option no, add. And so now there's two options, right? And what should happen is when I click on start betting, right, even though no one has enough money to bet yet, it'll say betting started, is Spooky free, minimum bet 1, max bet 100, right? And what will happen is they can bet on these options. So once you, someone said I'm killing salty bets. That's pretty funny. Anyway, here, once it's done, I right click on the option that I want to win. So I'm going to say, yes, I am free, right? Pick as the winner. And what it'll do is it'll reward everyone based on your payout percentage. So usually I think most streams have it on like 100% payout. So you just get double your money if you win and you just lose a bunch of money if you lose. Here I left it on the defaults because the point of this is just to show you. But once I pick this as a winner, what it will do is everyone that bet will get rewarded. And yeah. People already trying to bet. Sorry, nobody has points yet. But I will be enabling this system. And to Iba Yolette, yes, that is kind of the point. Is to be able to enable this. Anyway, I think that having a currency system like this is really cool. It's definitely a good idea. And if you want to interact with your chat and have fun with them and let them have more fun with you, then definitely check out this system, Enck Bot. There are some other mini games. You can have polls, so you can kind of help them. You can have your chat help you pick what games to play or what to do in the game, if you like. There's also a lot of other mini games. To be honest, I have not even tried half of these, but feel free to try them yourself. Solo outcome messages, group outcome messages, basic messages. You can also get people to get paid for playing in the mini games. I didn't even realize that was an option. So there you go. There's also some other things like song requests, and the song requests work through YouTube. So the same as Moobot, you can have people pick a song to play on your stream for you, and then when I click on play, you'll just hear whatever songs everybody picked in the background. There's also like vetoing. So let's say that somebody picks like a crappy song, like Darude Sandstorm, which everybody's heard a million times on Twitch TV, then you can skip and say, okay, I'm not going to hear this for the millionth time, get it out of here. You can also pick who gets to skip, so you can have like everyone or specific users, subscribers, moderators, invisible. I don't even know what this does, but there you go, invisible, that's an option. Yeah, so lots of options here with this stuff. There's also queued commands. I don't even know what this does, but there you go. I believe that you can queue the mini games, so you can queue like bets and things like that. There's also a whole host of sections here. You can have custom sub icons. I didn't even know that you can do this. Wow, that's cool. I need to mess with this more. It's funny, I'm showing this to you guys, and I have not used it too much myself. I've only ever used this for the betting system, which is super functional and super useful, and super fast. It doesn't take very long to set up. You can also do giveaways on your stream. It's the same as raffles anywhere else. The command is raffle. When you start a raffle, a bunch of people can enter, and they'll all show up here in the entered users list. And then you pick a winner, and that person will show up here, and then you can give them their prize in whatever method you think is best. There's also a quoting system. There's timers so that you can make a command run on a timer. So like, let's say you wanted to bet, like, every time a match is happening, like Salty Bet does. I imagine that they use something similar to this, although not necessarily Enck Bot specifically. But yeah, there you go. So lots of useful stuff there. Oh, look at that. Today's subscribers, Eightfold Path. Thank you, Eightfold Path, for being a subscriber. Greatly appreciated, sir. It's very nice of you. This wasn't enabled at the beginning of the stream, so I don't think I caught any of the other resubs. But Eightfold Path, thank you. It also tell you who hosts you, raids, which I don't even know how those work, but I guess if someone raids you and I host your stream and then has a bunch of people jump in there, it'll show up. Your followers. There's also automated hosting, which is a fun feature. Let's say that you want to go on a raid and you want to raid a bunch of people, right? Then you can start your stream up and you can start automated hosting, and then you can pick a bunch of channels. And what it'll do is you can pick intervals to switch, like every 5 minutes or every 30 minutes, however long you want, and it'll automatically swap between all the channels you pick, and you can just add channels on the fly. And the bot will handle all this for you as long as the bot is moderated. Anyway, the most important thing, Beef Techie mentions the raid system is broken. Well, thank you for that. I didn't even know. But yeah. Anyway, raffle vortex and all that stuff. Toshin put in the raffle command in the chat. All right, guys. So that is pretty much it for most of these chat settings. So again, to recap, the number one thing that you want to do is you want to go into your Twitch TV settings and you want to set up the stream delay. You want to turn on less stream delay, because that way it works a lot faster between you and your chat. You also can try out Moobot if you want chat moderation tools. And last but not least, check out these guys, Enck Bot, which have a great currency system built in. This is a little bit trickier to use because the program, and it's not a web page that's automatic. You do have to make your own account for it. So I made, this Team Spooky Bot account is a real account that I made. And then you have to get your token for it, which is really easy. You just click on this generate token thing, and it does the rest for you. The same thing for yourself, the streamer login. You have to log into yourself as well. So make sure to do all of that. And then once you're in, there's a host of mini games that you can run. There's a betting system, song requests, there's an event system, and lots of other useful features that are all in this program. So make sure to check it out, guys, because, yeah, it's super nice. All right, guys, so that is pretty much it for the first section of the show today. Thanks to everybody. Coming up next in a few minutes, we're going to be starting with the first game, and I believe that is Starbound. Should be super fun, so don't go too far away, guys. We're just going to get set up for that, and when we return, we're going to play some indie games. We have 4 games in total to play today. The first one is Starbound. We also have Shio, we have Black the Fall, and we have this game Push Me Pull You, and they're all independently developed games. A couple of these I think are not even widely available on Steam yet, so a couple of these you'll be seeing for the first time, and a couple of them I believe that you can already buy on Steam, so make sure to check it out. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in just a few minutes, and we're going to continue with Starbound. That'll be the first game on the stream. So see you guys in just a bit.